According to the Center for Disease Control, 9 out of 10 people diagnosed with lupus are women, most often between the ages of 15 and 44. With so many affected, the need for rheumatologists is more urgent than ever.
WALB News 10's Brittany Blake spoke with a rheumatologist and those impacted by lupus to understand the growing demand for care and what's being done about it.
I didn't know my mom had lupus until I was maybe like 12 or 13. So I found out she had had lupus since 2000.
Kayla Calloway has carried on the legacy of her mother, Tanya Calloway, who passed in 2019, starting a business focused on skincare and raising over $2,500 for the Lupus Foundation of America to educate others.
Just watching her go through it a little bit, especially towards the end, I think lupus takes a very big toll on people's bodies. It makes you very weak, and she wasn't really able to do the things that she loved to do. And I think now I'm even more so passionate about it because a lot of people don't know what lupus is.
One of the challenges with lupus is that there is not a definitive test to screen for the disease, but there is only one way to determine a diagnosis with an ANA, anti-nuclear antibody test, after being symptomatic.
Generally speaking, I don't recommend you have that test done, even if you have a family history, until there's some clinical indication, some symptom, some sign, because, you just might have a false positive.
Dr. William Tinmore says monthly he receives over 100 referrals. For 29 years, he has been the only rheumatologist in Valdosta.
So I really looked for communities that had a need. I like the idea of taking a skill to an area that was really not available at the time, and so that's been very rewarding.
Dr. Tinmore began his journey with Sabrina Roundtree in 1998 when she was diagnosed after a miscarriage. 10 years later, the fear of what could come next landed Roundtree in the ICU for 14 days for a stress-related flare-up.
It was just playing over my head 10 years, and I ended up in the hospital. I think I did that to myself, just stress. Because you can live a long life with lupus, with the right treatment.
And we are lucky to have more medicines now than what we did when I first started. I mean, we now have several medicines that have been specifically designed just to treat lupus patients.
After living with lupus for 27 years, Roundtree has one message.
Please go get checked out early as possible, because if you walk around here untreated, undiagnosed, it can flare up and get worse. It can turn into other things.
To learn more about lupus symptoms, click on my web story on our website at WALB.com. Brittany Blake, WALB, your hometown news source.